The SCP cult is an older Roblox cult that is based on the fake religion Sarkicism, which is basically people that believe in very bad.
Okay, is it me or are you just this stupid? Like, no shit. is SCP is not a cult. It's an organization. The SCP Foundation, to be exact. The SCP Foundation is an organization that contain anomalies and research them into, well, things that break normacy, okay? It could be a weird-ass robot, like the MDR. It could be a weird-looking lizard. It could even be, I don't know, a random furry vibe.
Clandestine and worldwide, the SCP Foundation operates beyond jurisdiction, empowered and entrusted by every major world government with the task of containing items which jeopardize normalcy. The Foundation specializes in containment and attempts to understand artifacts that pose a significant threat to global security. The Foundation operates on three basic principles: secure, contain, and protect. We secure the objects in question to protect the well-being of humanity. We contain these objects and keep them hidden from the public so they cannot be used for malicious purposes. Finally, we protect these objects from damage and study them for the advancement of science and technology.
The SCP Foundation was established in somewhere probably like in 1899, but it's believed the SCP Foundation was established way back. I'm talking about like during the American Civil War. Now bear with me here. There are other organizations that came before the SCP Foundation. There were other organizations before the SCP Foundation was established. Once the SCP Foundation was established, I do not know what happened to those groups of interest. They probably just got disbanded or some shit, but yeah. And fun fact, they made their first anomaly. Okay, they contained their first anomaly somewhere in 2007 or 2006. I cannot really tell, but the date of their first anomaly was contained somewhere in the 2000s. That's about it for today's video. I just came here just to clear up confusing. Of course, this dumbass is literally just straight up giving you misinformation or some shit. But also, by the way, I want to explain to a different organization. It's called the Global Occult Coalition. The Global Occult Coalition is basically the SCP Foundation, but they neutralize anomalies. They will find anomalies, find its weaknesses, and then try to neutralize it. Okay, they do not care about researching, because they believe destroying a threat is better than containing it and hiding it from the public, as neutralizing a threat is technically better. Okay, the GOC operates under the United Nations and was established somewhere like during World War II, or maybe, because you see, during World War I, 1914 all the way to 1918, or 1919, I do not know, but pretty sure the First World War ended in 1918. The Russian Empire and the Central Powers decided to, well, use anomalies, which over time the SCP Foundation later contained those anomalies from those former countries that no longer exist. However, there's also, and the cult that he mentioned, no, the SCP is not worshipping some random ass god, okay, for fuck's sake. They're an organization, not a cult. An organization, to be exact. Even God knows what this guy was thinking about the SCP cult. The only thing I know is that SCP is an organization known as the SCP Foundation, not a random ass cult.